Here's a psychology fact most people aren't ready to hear. Some of the habits you've been judged for your entire life might actually be proof that your brain works at a much higher level than average. Psychology shows that high intelligence doesn't always look smart. In fact, it often looks strange, awkward, or misunderstood. And once you understand this, a lot of your behaviors will finally make sense. Psychologists call this cognitive divergence, when the brain processes reality differently from the majority. It affects how you think, talk, socialize, and even how you relax. And most people never realize they're seeing intelligence and mislabeling it as weirdness. But here's where it gets uncomfortable. Habit 1. You talk to yourself. A lot. Highly intelligent people often have internal or whispered conversations with themselves. This isn't madness. Psychology calls it verbal self-regulation. By turning thoughts into words, the brain sharpens logic, improves memory, and increases focus. To others, it looks odd. In reality, it's your mind organizing complex ideas faster than most people can think. Habit 2. You overthink, but not emotionally, logically. Most people overthink because of fear. High IQ individuals overthink because their brain naturally explores multiple outcomes. This is known as cognitive complexity. They see layers, consequences, and patterns others miss. What looks like hesitation is actually deep analysis happening in real time. Most people stop here. And that's the biggest mistake. Habit 3. You prefer being alone, especially while walking. Psychology shows walking alone activates creative problem-solving networks in the brain. For high-intelligence minds, solitude isn't loneliness, it's fuel. Distraction kills their thinking clarity, so they step away from noise to let ideas connect naturally. Here's the part nobody wants to admit. Habit 4. You're chaotic in one area and extremely organized in another. High IQ brains practice selective organization. They don't waste energy organizing what doesn't matter. So their room may look messy, but their thinking systems, work strategies, or digital structure are razor sharp. It's not disorder, it's efficiency. And this next part explains why people misunderstand you. Habit 5. You develop short, intense obsessions. Highly intelligent people dive deeply into random topics, learn fast, then move on. Their brain releases dopamine through learning, not completion. Once curiosity is satisfied, the obsession fades. It looks strange from the outside, but internally it's intellectual hunger being fed. If that hit you, good. It means you needed it. Habit 6. You hate small talk. Surface-level conversation drains high IQ minds. They crave depth, meaning, and new perspectives. That's why they're quiet in groups but come alive during deep discussions. It's not arrogance. It's mental alignment. Here's the truth you've been avoiding. If you relate to several of these habits, you're not broken. You're wired differently. And here's the mental shift that actually works. Stop trying to fit your mind into a system built for average thinking. Use your habits intentionally, solitude, depth, curiosity, and your intelligence becomes a strength instead of a burden. If you want more videos that reveal the hidden psychology behind intelligence, personality, and human behavior, subscribe now, because the next video might explain something about your mind you've never noticed before.